Hey everyone, so one of the main things that separates the genus Homo from early hominins is the increased brain size and more complex behavior. Earlier hominins were already walking upright, and then species in Homo show clear evidence of advanced tool use, larger brain capacity, and more developed social structures. So over time, we see kind of growing cognitive ability and that complex for the culture. And then when it comes to Homo sapiens, the differences aren't just physical, although we do have a higher forehead and smaller brow ridges, and a more rounded skull overall. The bigger distinction is cognitive and how we interact with our culture and what cultural things we have. So us modern humans show more advanced language, abstract thinking, art, religion, belief, stuff like that, while other species like Neanderthals have some symbolic behavior. And Homo sapiens seem to take it to another level in terms of creativity and self-awareness. And the fact that multiple Homo species exist at the same time suggests that evolution isn't just a straight line directly leading to us. It's more like a branching tree with different human relatives adapting in different ways. And that definitely supports the idea of common ancestry and gradual change over time. And so from a Christian perspective, this connects us to the idea of Imago Dei, or image of God. And if other human-like species existed, it pushes us to think about what really defines being made in God's image. And it may not just be about biology, but rationale or moral responsibility or our ability to relate to God and others. And so the image of God seems more connected to our spiritual and relational capacity than to actual anatomy. And taxonomically, Homo sapiens fall under Eukarya, Animalia, Chordata, Mammalia, primates, hominids, and then the genus Homo. And understanding this structure shows that we are biologically part of creation, and we're animals and primates, but it also highlights our unique role within it. And so the quote, how we came to be does not determine the kind of thing we are, really sums this up. And evolution may explain the process of our biological development, but it doesn't determine our value or purpose. And so from a Christian view, the dignity we have comes from being made in God's image. So we can accept evolution as a scientific explanation while still affirming that we have human uniqueness and human worth that God gave us directly, and it's part of the Imago Dei and being made in God's image and such. So I think that's a very special thing of what we have being Homo sapiens.